Well, happening now, Lexington Mayor Linda Gorton set to deliver the State of the City address, where she's expected to discuss numerous topics like development and statistics for our city.
Mayor Gorton is delivering the annual speech at the Central Bank Center downtown. We take you now live to that address. Let's take a listen.
To learn more about our anniversary celebrations. I want to thank members of the 250 Lex Commission for everything you have done to make our 250th anniversary a success. Lisa Higgins Horde, one of our 250 Lex ambassadors, is here with us today. Thank you. Today, as we lead the 59th largest city in the country forward, we all stand on the shoulders of thousands of people who made their own contributions to this special place through 250 years of history. We have many reasons to be grateful to them, and we have a lot in common with them. While Lexington has seen enormous change since its founding, it's surprising how many things today remind us that we have not forgotten where we came from. Like the intertwining of our history with agriculture. Agriculture's roots run deep here. In 2025, agriculture remains an important part of our lives. It currently accounts for 1 in 12 jobs and adds $2.3 billion to our economy every year. Horses have been a constant presence on our farms since the early 19th century. Today, our identity is wrapped up in our horses. They set us apart from everyone else. Our booming tourism industry, which also creates thousands of jobs, is centered around them. In 2023, the economic impact of travel and tourism in Fayette County was a record $1.6 billion. Because agriculture has always been important here, we've long recognized the need to protect our farmland, some of the best land in the world. Our 25-year-old Purchase of Development Rights program now protects almost 33,000 acres from development, including large and small farms. Our urban service boundary, set in place in 1958, is the oldest growth boundary in the United States. As Lexington grows, the importance of the urban service boundary and the need for smart management of the land grows with it. A belief in the importance of education is also deeply rooted in our community. We had our first public school in the late 1700s, just a few years after our founding. That was unusual in those days when most formal education was private and costly. The first university west of the Allegheny Mountains, Transylvania University, was founded in 1780. Located 2 blocks north of Main Street and still in the neighborhood today, Transylvania also established the first law school and the first medical school in the West. With the founding of the land-grant University of Kentucky in 1865, higher education was further established as a firm and continuing part of the foundation of our community. It is no surprise today that we have a very highly educated populace compared to most cities. Because of our education system, including our public schools and Bluegrass Community and Technical College, our workforce is attractive to local employers and to companies around the world looking for a new home. Furthermore, the brain power of our universities often sparks technological innovation that becomes successful startup businesses. In the early part of the 19th century, Lexington's focus on education was
All right, you've been listening live to Mayor Linda Gorton delivering her address to the city and a history lesson here, and
Yeah.
well timed with our 250th celebration. Lexington founded in 1775. She touched on the history intertwined with agriculture here. $2.3 billion every year.
Yes.
For agriculture for Lexington.
And you know, she also mentioned too, tourism for Lexington brings in $1.6 billion as well.
That was a record high for 2023.
That's right.
Intertwined, of course, our identity now with horses and balancing that growth with our dependence and importance with agriculture and our farmland.
That's right.
Also touching on Transylvania University, 1780, first university west of the Alleghenies, and still responsible today, along with UK and so many of our universities, for a well-educated market here.
That's
in
right. And an
Lexington.
attractive workplace as well for Lexington.
That's right.